Well, Cheryl, Rob, this historic verdict against a former president of the United States resonating in Chicago and right throughout the state. And tonight, people are weighing in on the news of a former president becoming a felon. With Donald Trump guilty on all 34 counts of his hush money trial in New York, reaction here was swift. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker, someone who has not shied away from taking on the former president, said in a written statement, Donald Trump is a racist, a homophobe, a grifter, and a threat to this country. He can now add one more title to his list, a felon. The governor added that he thinks the former president will never win office again. Tonight, Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson says justice has been served.
Justice spoke very loudly today, and this is how the process works. And again, justice being served in this moment is critical for our democracy.
But to the Illinois Republican Party, the issue in the trial was one of process, saying this court case was a political prosecution, the likes of which occurs in banana republics, but not previously in these United States. Democrat activist investigators and prosecutors have relentlessly hounded President Trump for years. ABC 7 legal analyst Gil Sofer, however, found no shortcomings in the legal process or the jury's deliberations.
It would have been quite plausible to think that this jury would struggle with it. And even if they had a pretty good sense of where they wanted to come out, they'd make sure to work through it because they would know the consequences. This is a pretty quick turnaround, so I think it tells us that they believed the evidence as it was presented.
And as far as the politics of all of this go, ABC 7 political analyst Laura Washington agreed with both presidential campaigns that the public will also have a say come November, and Trump won't run away from today's judgment.
He's already declared that he's a political prisoner, and he's going to try to use that to his benefit to make the case that he's been treated unfairly, that this has been a witch hunt.
And that is something that we heard right at the end of the trial when Mr. Trump came out. And there are questions about, of course, what it all means for the Trump campaign going into 2024. And he is, of course, still allowed to run for president. The Constitution says nothing about a convicted felon being able to run and actually serve as president. Back to you, Rob.